Hello guys, bonjour, bon après-midi, bonsoir. Whenever you're watching this, my name is Asanat. I am a Christian and fully fashionista designer based in Lagos, Nigeria. On this channel, we'll be doing fiber art. If you are interested in fiber art, then you should definitely subscribe. If you pretend like you speak French or you speak French, bienvenue. In this video, I'm going to be making my first ever hand knitted garment. If you're interested in seeing the ups and downs involved in me making my first ever hand knitted garment, which I think for the first thing I ever knitted, I didn't do too bad. I didn't do too bad. If you are interested in seeing me make this, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up because this will help me out a lot. I was inspired by this tank top on Pinterest and I thought I could make something similar. To kind of make it a little bit more interesting, I thought I would stripe the garment. So for yarns today, I'm going to be using this yarn. It's just a DK weight yarn, and I think no, I'm sure it's an 100% acrylic yarn. If you live in Nigeria, then this is the extra. To stripe the tank top, I want to use this feathery yarn. It has like an interesting texture. I thought it would be nice to mix these two together. And I don't know what this yarn is made up of because it is written in Chinese, but this is what the tag looks like. I made a swatch of what I think I want my stripes to look like, but I haven't made this swatch. I have decided that I want my stripe to be further apart. This is about 2 inches apart, but I want it to be 4 to 5 inches apart. So that's the one thing that we're going to be changing up. Last year my friend gave me a set of knitting needles, best gift I got for my birthday last year, and I've been practicing with my knitting needles. I am very excited to make my first garment. I do have the same number 20 needles, and then the next biggest one is a number 16. Because I purl very loosely or looser than I knit, I'll be using the smaller needle to purl and the larger needle to knit, just to kind of balance it out. I'm using my smaller needle to cast on so I can knit with my larger needle and purl with my smaller needle. So I'm using the long tail cast on method to cast on 40 stitches. Yeah. I have just casted 40 stitches on and it looks so tiny. Let me do 50. I'll cast on 42, 44. Let's cast on 44 stitches. So I have officially casted on 44 stitches. Hi guys, I am a self-taught fiber artist based in Lagos, Nigeria, where I run my crochet and fully fashion knitwear brand. For the last almost 5 years, I've created amazing designs, mostly free-handed and developed by me, that I look forward to sharing with you. If you're interested in fiber art, then you should consider subscribing. On this channel, we'll be having crochet knitting videos. We'll be talking all about yarn and what it is like running a fashion brand out of Nigeria. If that's something you're interested in, then you should subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Thank you. And I have 20 rows, and this is about 4.5 inches. I think now is the time for my accent yarn. So I'm about to add the next stripe. Also, I think I want to decrease for the armhole. To decrease, you have to knit two together, right? I'll confirm that. I think my stripes are too far apart. I don't know, maybe I should have just kept it at like 2.5 inches like the swatch was. But now I'm about 10 inches in, so I need around another 10 or 9 inches to complete the front panel. It's going as planned except for the stripe. I think when everything is done, it will come together nicely. Hi guys, it is next day. I have one more row, I think one or two more rows before I put in my next stripe for the front panel. I'm a bit worried about the placement of this third stripe because I don't want it to be like awkwardly hanging over my chest area. It looks really good on camera, like I really like what I'm seeing. But in real life, I'm like, maybe the stripes are a little bit too far apart. I reached my desired length. It's not too bad, not too shabby. Then I was casting off, and I thought, why not show you guys my very struggle cast off method? I feel very tensed when I'm casting off because I feel like I'm going to drop a stitch or something. Let me show you what I'm working with. Basically, I knit. It's very loose too because I don't want it to be too tight. It's not so stretchy. I knit. See how ginormous this loop is. So I have two stitches on my right needle. Then I bring the back loop over the front loop and whoop. This is what she's looking like. This is where my armhole decreases are. I think the stripes are eventually going to work out. It's not so shabby if I do say so myself. I have some rows that are just like, I don't know what happened with my tension. I don't know if you guys can see. I have to say that the amount of yarn that you use when you knit is significantly lower than when you crochet. Like, I made this entire top and I still have this leftover from one of the balls. Like, I had so many of those balls because I was trying to get prepared. I was thinking in my mind, I'm sure I have enough. I'm sure I have enough. When Hi guys, it is the next day. I just completed my third stripe. I am back to my primary color though, so I have just a few more rows to go, and yeah, we're almost at the finish line. It's only taking us 3 days. I'm going to watch a tutorial on how to mattress stitch. I think I know how to do it, but I'm not too sure, so I don't want to take chances. It's time for me to mattress stitch. I just watched a video on YouTube. I think I have it down. Okay, actually, I'm going to weave in the ends first before I mattress stitch both panels together because I don't want ends to get in the way. I just completed my the first side of the mattress stitch, and oh my goodness, it looks so seamless. I did mess up a little bit here, but besides that, like, seam wear, what seam? Wow, it looks really good. Now that you've gotten to this part of the video, let's have a conversation. Let's talk about this. I have a few things to say. I've been giving you guys a lot of double chin actions. So I'm thinking let's just keep that going. So, like I was saying earlier, I have a couple of notes. First of all, this wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. And I think when I get circular needles, if I can walk around with these very long needles, then I think circular needles will make them a lot easier. So it wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought it was going to be awful, but it wasn't. Another thing I noted was it didn't take up as much yarn, not nearly as much as crochet. What do I think I could have done better? Well, I still think that the placement of the stripes can be better because if you can see, this stripe is like directly over my boob where there's a lot of pressure, and so it's stretching out the yarn too much. Considering that the accent yarn is a lot thinner than my primary yarn, it just has like a very funky look. Another thing I like to say is the drape. So I intend to block this. I don't know if I don't show the result after I block it in this video, I'm going to be showing it in my next video. So like an update. I think it's going to drape a lot better when I wash it or block it, because the swatch I made like softened up after I washed it. So I'm interested to see how this is going to turn out when I do wash it. Do I like this? Yes. Thank you so much to all my currently 40 subscribers now. Like, I'll see you guys in the next video. Au revoir.